Workers on the Beppe Montana farm tend the land. Here they grow olives, oranges and other crops. It's a typical Sicilian summer's day. But the farm itself is not typical. For until a few years ago, this was owned by the Mafia. Now it's run legally by a cooperative overseen by Alfio Corcio.
Initially, people were suspicious of working with us on this confiscated land, and they were afraid of what could happen to them and their families. Then finally they realized that we are a reality, and the community has been mobilized.
The law that allows this farm to operate was passed nearly 20 years ago. Since then, thousands of properties have been seized and reallocated for lawful use. Cooperatives like the Beppe Montana here in Bel Paso are about reclaiming individual farms from the Mafia. But there are other people on this island who want to reclaim the whole of Sicily from its influence. Young people like Emanuele Feltri. He owns a farm in the Valle del Simeto. In June of last year, the local Mafia asked him for protection money. He refused. Their response was violent.
I found my sheep shot dead, and one of them had been decapitated and his head put in front of my house. That is a clear sign of Mafia intimidation.
But Emanuele was not intimidated. Instead, he and his friends formed a network of young farmers determined to resist the Mafia.
From this very bad thing happened to me, there has been a very good outcome. There have been many arrests, and where I was once alone, now we are a network of 20 farmers whose name is Terre Forti, strong land.
Emanuele hopes the rest of the island will follow his defiant example. Dominic Kane, Al Jazeera, Sicily.